Back live like I never left, baby. Try to grab. Hold on. I'm not gonna cover your eyes up for a second. I'm gonna put on these sunglasses. Hey. Welcome to a Mansuit Monday on a Monday. What's good, everybody? How you doing on today? Let some of y'all get into the room real quick before we make it happen. Dang, the shade can help me see, but then that sun glare don't be helping me see y'all. Or see me, I guess. Looking at a mirror screen. We gonna find a place to make it happen. Welcome to Mansuit Monday. Where I'm here to motivate, inspire, and lift you all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. Happy morning. Happy afternoon or happy afternoon or you know, more happy evening. Depending on where you at. Good to see everybody. I ain't gonna be before you too long. We'll get to it. We're gonna talk about stretching on today. Stretching and vitamins. Stretching the vitamins, y'all. We gotta stay healthy. Man, I want y'all to stay healthy. I want y'all to stay healthy and get right for the right. So what does that mean? Several different things it takes in order for us to stay healthy. So one thing I talk about doing is dressing up on a Monday, if you possibly can. That'll help you be more productive in the workplace, simply because the way that you're dressed. You operate a little bit different. Better customer service, better production. That's what I've noticed. Now, we gotta take care of our minds, our bodies, our souls, our spirit in a healthy way, in a healthy fashion. But you gotta take care of your body too. I know a lot of men, and you wanna be alive to see grandkids. You wanna have kids at some point. Some of us, you know, not everybody, but some of us. And so what you gotta do, you gotta make sure you take care of your body so that way you can live long enough. So of course I talked about going to the gym. You wanna make sure that you're healthy in the gym. Healthy gym regimen each week if you possibly can. That's gonna be important, very important. But one thing we don't talk about a lot, we don't talk about stretching. Glad y'all done stepped in the room. Today we're talking about stretching, because many of us don't really get our stretch on. So you gotta stretch. That's it. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to the ones just walked into the room. Happy Luke, shouts out to you. Dash, shouts out to you. Shouts out to everybody that's in the room right now. So yeah, I'm talking about stretching and we're talking about vitamins on today. We're gonna start with the stretching. So first of all, this is gonna be a quick poll. How many of y'all stretch? Let's put that into the thing real quick. Let me see if I can put that in. I forget how this thing works. Here we go. Whoa! You got crazy bugs out here, man. Crazy bugs out here. We're gonna start this poll. Hold on. Okay. Do you stretch daily? Starting the poll right now, y'all. I want y'all to answer that question on the poll. I want you to answer that question. I'm gonna back it up and go back this way for a purpose. So y'all stay with me. Do y'all stretch daily? How many of y'all stretch? How many of you stretch your body? What kind of stretches do you do? I know some people be doing yoga and all that stuff, but do y'all do regular stretches? Do you know how important it is? I learned recently how important it is to stretch, cause I think about it, right? I grew up in the 90s. I'm an 80s baby, but 90s kid, right? So we had PE, physical education, and we had to stretch pretty much every day before we did physical activities. And better blood circulation throughout the body, definitely for sure. You got less injuries and all that good stuff, right? And then I got older, wasn't in the gym, kind of just doing whatever I was doing. Didn't stretch, didn't do none of that stuff. Wouldn't really take care of my body, taking care of none of that stuff. And I feel like due to lack of blood circulation throughout the body, it helped me start feeling cold, like a lot more cold, especially my feet. So my feet will be cold all the time. Therefore, my body will feel cold all the time. So I'm in a room and the AC's blowing and I'm freezing. I'm freezing. And everybody else is like, it's not even that cold in here. And now I'm realizing, like, hey, I guess there was some truth to that. Because people can have the AC on during the summertime, right? So right now it's what? Let's see, in the 80s, I think. Is it in the 80s? I think it's in the 80s right now, right? Outside. which I'm fine with it. But we get into the AC, and let's say the AC is, I don't know, let's say it's 71, right? That's too cold for me in normal circumstances, right? So I got to do something. So I learned, so I start hitting the gym and stuff like that. And I was like, what happens if I start stretching daily? Start talking to people about stretching and stuff like that. So what I started doing was stretching daily, whole body stretches. And what I ended up doing is getting better blood circulation now, not only throughout the body, but it also start helping my feet. So my feet start feeling less cold. Stretch. And I think it's important to stretch daily, even if you're not hitting the gym. Let's say you don't hit the gym at all. I don't do no physical activity. I get it. Maybe you don't have the time. Maybe you just don't want to. Maybe that's just not your personal interest. I still say you should do it, but if you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. But please stretch daily. That's gonna be important. I know I got some comments on here I didn't get to because it's hard to see with the sun blaring at the thing. About to get a little bit of shade. Y'all stick with me. Where we at? Let's see. So Bruno got back on. Oh, he said what's up again. WhatsApp. Shouts out to you. Happy Lucas still on. Shouts out to you. I did a 10-mile run. Dang, 10 miles for real? Did you really do a 10-mile run or you capping? Gotta tell the truth, man. Don't be lying on here, brother. But if you did do a 10-mile run, hey, shouts out to you. That's a lot. But yeah, you guys, doing a good run. If you're doing it daily or you're doing something like you're doing it a couple times a week, that's good. That's good for your body. Let me see. Keep on walking, bro. Encourage yourself. Keep doing all that. One day you're going to become successful. Keep it up. Good work. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dash. Yeah, man. That's the point of this Mansuit Monday is to make sure that I encourage the men. I want to encourage men to be the best that they can be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this channel is for. That's really what the Mansuit Monday is for. It's to encourage men to be the best that they can be. So that's what I'm here for. But I think I'm gonna do some stretches like on here while I'm talking to y'all because I'm telling y'all about stretching and I ain't did mine yet. You feel me? So I'm gonna see if I can get to a place where I can go ahead and throw some stretches in. So let me see. Let me find a spot, y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to where I was because I don't think ain't nobody over here. Ain't nobody over here, so I'm gonna stretch over here because I want to be out the way and out the shade and all that jazz. Matter of fact, I might do it over here. So we're gonna do some stretches together, man. I want y'all to stretch with me. You feel me? There we go. I'm gonna stretch with y'all because like I said, I haven't stretched today. And so what I've learned to do is I start out real light where I will hold on to a position for about maybe 15 to 20 seconds. I'm trying to get to the point where I do it longer. Get to the point where I'm comfortable doing it even up to a minute. Each thing I do it up to a minute. But today I think I'm only gonna do it for maybe about 15 seconds, just the fact that I'm on film and on video. Not trying to impress y'all or anything like that, but it's just important. So I do this on each side, right? Just to stretch off, I guess, my shoulders. I think this is more of a shoulder stretch, I think. So good shoulder stretch. Make sure them shoulders is loose. You know what I'm saying? So when you getting your shoulder shrug in, you're doing your dance moves, you good. You know what I'm talking about? To get your stretches in for your shoulders. Then I try to get these triceps right. So got my tricep stretches in. Make sure I'm good like that. Try to hold that. I'm gonna hold this I'm only gonna do this for about 15 seconds because I'm on film with y'all. And just stretching alone is a whole process. So I'm gonna check the poll after I'm done with this just so I can see what the situation look like for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all do these type of stretches? And I'm doing this in front of y'all too, is that way I can give y'all some ideas if you don't know which way to go with it, because I'm still learning. Like as far as what kind of stretches you can do. And so I want y'all to teach me too. You know what I'm saying? It's a big world out there and there's a lot of people who are educated, and a lot of people that I feel like know a lot more than I do. So when it comes to stuff like this, educate me. I want to know. That's what this community is for, is that we can build each other up. So I definitely don't know everything. I'm just the guy willing to be on camera and talk to y'all. So those are my triceps, got that in. Then my neck. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my neck is stretched out and everything too. I don't know how this is gonna help, but maybe just overall blood circulation throughout the body, so that helps, helps on each side. So stretching this side and the other side. But we're gonna win together, y'all. I want y'all to win with me. Winning don't have to be a one-man show. Usually it takes a team for the stuff to happen anyways. You think about any type of business and establishment, it takes a group of people, or at least a couple people, to make some stuff happen. Even if two people got to do all the work, most of the time it takes two people. So even if you think about an artist, like a rap artist, he might have done a lot of stuff himself. But when it comes to promotions and different things like that, it's still with somebody to help put him on. What I mean by that is somebody give him opportunity to do a show, and that's still exposure. You feel me? So, it takes more than just one person to make it happen. And so, build you a team. So it's time to get a business stuff together. Definitely build you a team, some people you can trust. Some people you can, do some stuff with. But that's why it's important to pay attention to character. Are you paying attention to the character of people that you're around? How do they operate? Because if you got a hater in the group, you should be able to know that. That's so important to have some type of discernment. Notice the character of people that you're dealing with. Because if you got a hater in the group, like I said, if you got a hater in the group, eventually you should notice that. Like, all right, this person always got something negative to say anytime something good happened to me. And if you got somebody like that in your circle, it's probably about time to let it go. Man, to let that person go, y'all. Even if you've been friends with that person since you was like in elementary school. If that person's a hater and they still a hater after all these years, and they still operate like that, they still can't congratulate you for something good happening to you, gotta let them go, y'all. Let them go. And it's hard, I get it. It's hard to let people in your life go, especially people that you feel like is important. Cause I had to do that. There was somebody that was that I had been cool with for years, and I knew we was trying to let him go, but I had a hard time. Cause dude, he was there for me. My boy was there for me, but we're not going in the same direction, man. And so I had to move around. And I didn't do it in the best way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have did it in a lot better fashion. I should have really had some open communication about letting the friendship go, but I didn't. So I'm pretty sure that caused him to feel some kind of way, but God, I feel like God used that to make sure that we disconnected. Because we're not supposed to be connected on a long-term basis, as far as friendship-wise. So it's not easy. It ain't easy at all, but for some people it's worth it. Gotta let some folk go. So yeah, getting some leg stretches in. Hamstrings as well as these quads. These leg stretches really been helping for sure when it comes to the blood flow, blood circulation down to my feet. When I was telling y'all earlier about blood circulation at my feet and feeling cold, it helps a lot. Then I get these gotta get my calves stretched out. Stretch out these calves right quick. Make sure I got good blood circulation through those too. Just overall in my legs. Just so when I'm in the workplace and the AC and everything blowing, it don't feel as bad. Now I still wear a couple of shirts now. Still gotta wear a couple of shirts inside the workplace to make sure I stay comfortable, but I'll be better. I'll be better in the workplace now. So like I said, I'm only doing this for about 15 seconds on each side, but I'd recommend if you can build up to a whole minute on each stretch, I think that's probably the best. If you can hold it for a whole minute. Ooh. All right, let's see. I know I do some chest stretches too. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that because I don't got nothing to hold on to for it. But let's see. You know what I do with kind of like a reach for my shoulders too. So I can stretch. I can stretch that back out a little bit. There we go. And then normally I put my hands to my chest against the wall and I hold myself up like this. Straight back. Straight as you can. And hold that just so I can get, the lower back stretched out. And my chest is good. So that'd be helping me get me right. That's basically what I do. That gets the main stretches in. What we got? Beautiful knees. You wildin', bro. Who said beautiful knees, bro? I ain't never heard anybody say you got beautiful knees, bro. That's wild. Thank you, I guess. Ain't never had no one compliment my knees before. That's wild. A shout out to you, Peter Daniel Tosh. What we got? Yeah. Anyways, anyways, another thing I want to talk about too while we got a couple of minutes. Well, we 15 minutes in. Dang, time fly. Time fly. We having a good time, huh? So, last thing I want to talk about, really, we're gonna talk about vitamins. Now, I talked about vitamins in a different video, but we're gonna talk just a little bit more on the vitamin tip. You know, a lot of times we're not getting enough in our diet, so you want to make sure that you get vitamin supplementation in to cover those nutritional gaps. So let's talk about it real quick. The main three vitamins that I would recommend for just about everybody, if not everybody, to get is one, a multivitamin. So the reason why I say a multivitamin is just because the fact that if you get that, that's gonna fill the nutritional gaps. So any nutritional gaps that you're not getting, that's gonna make sure that covers the stuff. So you may not, maybe you're not getting enough B12, or maybe you're not getting enough vitamin A or something like that. That's to help make you get the supplement, so that way you can stay healthy. So get your multivitamin in. There's all kinds of different types. You got basic multivitamins. You got stuff that has additional minerals. Maybe some stuff that might have some amino acids in there. You gotta find one that works for you. And these days they got multivitamin for everybody. So if you're a plant-based eater, you got multivitamin for those. A vegetarian, you know, you eat just a regular diet. You know, everybody. Now the second thing I would recommend for you to get, if you ain't already got it, is omega fish 3 oil. So if you're not eating a lot of fish, or if you don't eat fish at all, then I recommend to supplement to get omega 3. So there's different types of sources. You can get it from codfish, you can get salmon. It's a couple different types. Krill oil, and then you also have plant-based ones. So the plant-based ones use what's it called? Algae. It's algae based. So you get your omega 3s. If you're a plant-based eater, you can get omega 3s from algae based source. And what that's gonna help is to make sure that you have helps for your eyes. So helps your eyes, helps your brain, and also helps cardio health. So if you're a person that's working out and stuff like that, it's good to have that, because that's gonna help cushion your joints to help, you know, possibly prevent damage to your joints and stuff like that. So especially on leg day, we're gonna need that. So get your omega 3s in if you ain't got it. And then the third thing you get, if you body, so your immune system, and it's good for your gut. So make sure that you get that in. And this is the way that I was suggested to take it. So I'm gonna help y'all out with the education that was given to me. When you take so first thing in the morning, before you eat your breakfast and all that stuff, you want to do your probiotic. So you take the probiotic and you'll take that, a little bit of water, give it about 2 or 3 minutes. So that way it gets through the gut, through the intestine properly, and you get the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? So those are the basic 3 that I recommend that you get on a day-to-day basis to help keep you healthy. So that way you stay sick less. Of course, there's all kinds of stuff that you can get after that if you still want additional health support. So the stuff that I've been taking is I got some multivitamin gummies that I take usually daily. I have some probiotics that I take. I have something from my community, Host Defense. It's like mushrooms and stuff like that. So all the stuff is good, like for my lungs, good for my immune system, stuff like that. They help prevent me from getting sick. So I do those. And then what else do I have? I have beetroot. So I have beetroot pills, good for blood circulation. So I got beetroot pills, and I also have black maca. So you got different types of maca: yellow maca, black maca, regular maca. I have black maca. So what I've been told is that black maca is actually good, better for men than it is for women. They all works the same as far as, you know, the health benefits. But for some reason they say the black maca seems to work better for men. So I have black maca pills. And what that's gonna do is, one, potentially increase energy. So increase energy, and then also it's good for balancing your hormones. So for men, helps to keep your T levels, your testosterone levels up, estrogen levels lower, so that way you're more balanced on your hormones. Ladies, it does the opposite. Helps to keep your estrogen levels up, testosterone levels down, to keep you on balance. So that is a good thing, especially for those who are working out and you want to make sure you get your gains and everything in. That's good for men. But now what it does also is increase fertility. So men, it's gonna create some desire. So you ain't been in the mood lately, or you a person is usually in the mood a lot, I'm just letting you know that that desire is gonna raise. You feel me? Uh-oh. That desire is gonna raise. So I'm just letting you know that you're gonna feel like getting it in just a little more if you start taking that marker. So uh for me personally, I only take it about once a week usually. Just to keep my hormones and everything good, and make sure I get a little extra energy support, because I work all day a lot of times, and so I want to make sure I got enough energy to make it through. So I take that and see what else do I take. I do got some Shilajit syrup that I've never tried, so I got some Shilajit syrup because Shilajit has kind of blown up on TikTok and social media. So definitely might be something worth looking into, but I haven't taken it yet, so I haven't gotten the full benefit of it yet, obviously, because I haven't tried it. But I got some Shilajit syrup that I'm gonna try. I got some black walnut and wormwood liquid as well, and that's supposed to be good for getting rid of parasites and stuff like that. So I haven't been taking it in a while, but I know that's good stuff to take. That's gonna be good for your hormones. Not for hormones, but good for getting rid of parasites. So a lot of us are dealing with parasite issues. Yeah, parasite issues and stuff like that. So use some black walnut and wormwood that you can get at some type of vitamin store that's good for getting rid of those parasites. That'll make you just a little bit more healthier. So definitely get that. Let's see what else I got. I think that's it right now. I think that's all I got in the moment. But yeah, take your vitamins. Take your vitamins and get right for the right. So I want y'all to stay healthy. So do your stretches, but then also take your vitamins and everything like that. Stay balanced. Hit the gym each week as you can. Dress up, better. Work on your style. Work on, what you like to do. So this is something I've been doing lately. Is I've been rolling my pants up. I don't know why. So like I got on pants. I don't have pants on now. I got shorts on, but so my jeans and stuff like that, I've been doing a couple of roll up, on the pants. I don't know why. It's just something I just started recently, because I want to do something different. So all that just to say is, man, you kind of adjust and create your own little style. You know what I'm saying? You get and create a style that's unique to you and unique to your personality. So that's really it on today. That's really all I got. So I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all on the next Mansuit Monday. Y'all stay up for real. Let go.